It was supposed to be a routine diplomatic summit, another carefully choreographed event, where world leaders shook hands, exchanged pleasantries, and issued vague promises of peace and cooperation. But what happened that afternoon at the Global Security Forum in Geneva turned into one of the most explosive international incidents in modern history. President Donald J. Trump, having returned to the Oval Office with a second-term victory, stood before a room packed with world leaders, top military advisors, and global media outlets. Among them sat Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, calm and composed, unaware of what was about to unfold. The cameras were live. Every word was being broadcast across continents. In a dramatic shift from the prepared agenda, President Trump departed from his teleprompter. His tone hardened, his expression sharpened. The crowd sensed something was wrong. Instead of discussing global alliances, he opened a sealed envelope handed to him by a top intelligence official just hours before. Inside were newly declassified documents, raw intelligence files, whistleblower reports, and intercepted communications. Trump, never one to hold back, laid them out in sequence. The documents revealed that Netanyahu and his inner circle had systematically misled the international community about several key security threats, most notably regarding Iran's nuclear capabilities and operations in Gaza. According to the evidence presented, Israeli intelligence had deliberately exaggerated Iran's military programs to manipulate U.S. foreign policy and provoke preemptive strikes in the region. Some of the documents suggested that Netanyahu's administration had altered satellite imagery, suppressed dissenting reports from their own analysts, and even misinformed American intelligence officials during joint briefings. President Trump accused Netanyahu of playing a dangerous game, one that had nearly dragged the U.S. into a broader Middle Eastern conflict based on lies. He claimed that while America stood firm in support of Israel's right to exist and defend itself, it would no longer tolerate deception even from its closest allies. The room was stunned. Netanyahu, visibly shaken, attempted to maintain composure as the screens behind Trump displayed damning timelines, maps, and transcripts. Several delegates exchanged glances. Others looked at Netanyahu in disbelief. Trump's statement was clear. America would no longer be used as a tool for other nations' internal politics. Trust was sacred, and Netanyahu had broken it. The president ordered an immediate pause on certain arms deals and called for an independent international review of Israel's intelligence practices. Within hours, the world reacted. Social media exploded. News outlets called it the most public betrayal between allies in decades. Protests erupted in Tel Aviv. In Washington, Congress was divided. Some praised Trump's courage to confront uncomfortable truths. Others feared the breakdown of a crucial alliance. Meanwhile, opposition leaders in Israel began calling for Netanyahu's resignation. Leaked messages from Israeli defense officials confirmed that some within the government had been warning about this misinformation for years, only to be silenced or ignored. In one swift move, Trump shifted the global conversation. He wasn't just reshaping America's foreign policy, he was redrawing the lines of loyalty and truth on the world stage. Netanyahu's political future now hung by a thread, and Israel's relationship with the United States entered uncharted territory, whether driven by strategic justice or personal vengeance. President Trump's decision to expose Netanyahu's lies marked a turning point. The days of unchecked loyalty were over. A new era of accountability had begun, and the world was watching.